What if there is a sim with the most realistic tire model producing the smoothest and most detailed force feedback, incredible damage model, and graphics indistinguishable from reality? All the open-wheel cars from karts to F1 and Dallara, from MX-5 and Clio to LMP, rally cars and ovals. The sim which will reach the singularity, and every single car and track will be absolute copy of the real world. Well, the sim doesn't exist yet, but knowing where we come from, few pixels on the screen some 30 years ago, and where we are now, I'm sure we will taste that in our lifetime. We usually complain and roast all the different sim titles, even those we love the most, and I don't want to say that is bad thing. Actually, that's the main force for progress, and that is how we are built, is planted in our DNA. So, I'm not judgmental, and personally, I love objective criticism. In this video, however, I want to see how many of us are capable to suppress that part of our nature and build together the ultimate experience from all the different sims available right now on the market. Instead of complaining what each sim doesn't do well, for me subjectively, I will try to collect all the things that makes me excited and build my dream world. So, here are my takes. Surprisingly for me, as a hardcore iRacing driver, I will pick up only 3 things from that sim. First, the behavior of the cars under braking. The entire braking phase through trail braking and entering the corner feels super natural to me. Second, the animation of the cars moving through space. Sometimes watching replay or broadcast on my phone, I'm getting confused if I'm watching real race or sim. The chassis of the cars are moving, leaning, and reacting so natural. I really have to watch around for spectators to find out if it's reality or sim. And third, the online experience and ranking system. I can find a race at any moment of the day, and there is always someone who gonna smash my ego and make me work hard. So excited guys here. Next of the list will be rFactor 2. From here, I definitely want to take the force feedback. It is so raw and full of information. I can clearly feel the edge of the grip, but also what the chassis of the car is doing, which complement the entire driving experience. The force feedback of this sim speaks language I totally understand. When I messed up, I know exactly what went wrong. Next part I want to take from rFactor is the tire model. I don't know if that comes from the feedback, but they feel to me like real slicks. Taking in consideration that I have spent the less driving time on this sim because I recently found the time to test it, the feedback and tire performance just hit home. If on iRacing I love to brake and turn in, on rFactor I love to accelerate and fly out of the corner. Amazing rotation of the cars in the way out. Next, even if I drive a lot ACC, there are only few things I will pick up for my personal dream world. First will be the super detailed interior of the cars. They look inside so real. The graphics of the materials inside the cars feels alive. The Alcantara, the carbon, the scratches on the painting of the roll gauges. No matter in which light condition, every material looks and feels alive. This is the sim which gives me the immersion visually of sitting in a real car. I love it. Next part I want from ACC is the water spray in rain conditions. Nothing is more scary and engaging driving blindly behind the competition and hope for the best. Next station is Automobilista 2. I love the graphics of the AMS2 world. Those maybe are not the most realistic, but I love the cinematic approach. The graphic designers of this sim are like straight from Hollywood. The lightning in the storm condition, the sun rays, the little patches of fog on some places early in the morning. The atmosphere in this sim is really next level and I can get lost in the experience. This is the only sim for me which creates a mood and makes me dream. I can get lost for hours in that MS2 weather system. And of course, as a content creator, I truly appreciate the camera work. Dolly zooms, crane shoots with pan and rotations, drone shoots. In real world, to create shoots like this costs hundreds of thousands of dollars. From the original Assetto Corsa, I want all the mods, cars and trucks. The entire content must be in my dream sim. And lastly, I want to have the damage model of BMNG. In fact, I can imagine right now racing hard against other passionate people from all over the world in a beautiful looking car with subjectively realistic driving experience, lost in beautiful atmosphere of crazy weather condition, and even if I crash, I can enjoy the toasted car in immersive replay from all kind of different Hollywood-like camera angles. Not bad at all, right? Now you understand why I enjoy every sim on the market. I can criticize every single one for 100 different things when it's needed, and as I've said before, that is healthy and brings progress, but I won't ever let the negative parts to take away the joy from the fun experience each one have to offer. And that is the attitude I have toward everything in life. For example, the old member of this channel know I'm not doing YouTube for living. I'm here to connect with other passionate people of this hobby and share my love for racing. YouTube on itself, financially speaking, have cost me twice more than I have got from it. And for full transparency, this channel have generated 10k for the last 3 years and I have spent more than 20k for camera, lenses, lights and software. And I don't even talking about the time consuming spending 10 to 20 hours for each video. Fortunately, I do YouTube because I love it, because I can connect with you and share together our passion. It financially cost me more, mentally makes me happy, and that's what really matters. However, what I do for living is delivery, and that can be very stressful work physically and mentally. In fact, 90% of my colleagues hate the job and want to quit. Totally understandable, as this work is incredibly intensive and we are fighting against the time all day long, doing the impossible to deliver express packages on time. This work, however, just like every sim game, may have bad parts, but I love it because I can enjoy all the benefits from it. I don't have boss on my head telling me how to do my work. I'm driving on different beautiful places and meet different people. Walking 10 to 15 kilometers daily, which is great for my heart. Talking with my friends as long as I want, or listening favorite music, or just making plans in my head for my next video, or listening Rogan podcast. Being outside in the nature, enjoy the cold or the rain or the sun. I can criticize when needed, and I can have my little fights with the bosses when they try to load on me their own responsibilities, trying to make more money without paying extra for that. But when I go out to do my job, I remind myself about the good parts of my work and enjoy my day. Because I know who I'm speaking to, as I have statistics on my channel and know you are all hardworking guys with lots of responsibilities. I really hope you can enjoy the different sims in your hobby, even if they are not perfect, and appreciate your relationships and works even if they are not what you exactly dream for. There is always something good in everything, just we have to look for it. So, that being said, I would love to know also what will be your perfect sim combo and what you enjoy on each sim. If you can find that and truly appreciate it, you can apply this to every aspect in your life.